Hello, I'm Danny Hernandez. Just a little bit about myself. I have about 6 years of classroom experience where I've done leave replacements at Brentwood Union Free School District. I did a leave replacement and I was also a teacher assistant at William Floyd School District where I was doing co-teaching in an ICT class. And I'm also currently working at Roosevelt Union Free School District as a life skills teacher as well as a living environment teacher. I am a educator, I'm a mentor, I'm a coach. I played soccer my whole life. I coach club soccer now, and I also coach the assistant coach at Roosevelt for the varsity. I also went to track for the varsity, and I am going to coach JV baseball at Roosevelt. I like to be very involved with my students, and I like to support them in any club they're in. If it's the music club, the cooking club, the art club, anything that can be helpful for their success, I'm all in. I'm always there for all my students, which I believe that helps me educate my students, especially the ones with diverse backgrounds, because I'm able to build that rapport with each student. And as well as I am bilingual, I speak fluent Spanish, read it and write it. As my parents came from El Salvador in their late 20s, I'm first generation, so I can also relate to a lot of students that are first generation with their parents coming from another country. I like to be a mentor. I like to tell my story to all my students because they could relate to my story some way or somehow. Um, I've used my skills of being bilingual by translating CSE meetings. I've done that since I was probably 11 years old, 12 years old, because my sister actually has autism, so she has special needs. So, with my parents having a language barrier, um, I was able to translate CSE meetings for my parents um, with whatever was going on with my sister's CSE meetings. Um, with that experience, actually helped me become one of the reasons why I became a special education teacher. Um, I can also effectively educate my students by just relating to them, understanding where they're coming from, not judging them for whatever background they have. I'm always there for my kids in anything they ever need. My goal is always to be an educator for them, a mentor for them, a role model for them. I want to be that teacher that they could look up to and always um, understand that I am always there for them because we'll have that positive rapport with each other. I can ensure success for every student by keeping a portfolio for them. In the portfolio, I like to show their growth that they've had from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. And I like to also keep like any awards they might earn throughout the year. Reason I do that is because it makes them feel successful. It makes them feel like they've accomplished something throughout the year. Especially in this crazy year that we've gone through with the pandemic. Just bringing that smile to their faces just makes the world so much better because they realize that they've still made a lot of growth even in a year that's been very hard with one day you're remote, the next day you're in person, then you're remote for a week, or then you're in person, and a lot of barriers, but the mental health behind it all, it's been remarkable with the portfolio that I've been keeping from all my students. I can also ensure success by keeping in constant communication with parents. I like having parents involved as much as I can. I usually use Class Dojo. I like Class Dojo a lot because one is the point system that I use for my classroom management, and I also can communicate with parents effectively and as fast as I can. It's almost like texting each other without having each other's number, of course. Um, and the one thing I do like about Class Dojo as well is I'm fluent in Spanish. So if it's a Spanish speaking parent that only speaks Spanish, she could type at me in Spanish and I could answer in Spanish. But if I have a parent that is another language that's not English or Spanish, Classroom Dojo translates um, the text to me in English, and then I could also write back or reply back in English, and they'll translate to their native language, which is awesome because it helps me keep constant communication with all the parents or caregivers and their families. Um, Another way I can ensure success as well is having a great rapport and constant communication and working as a team with all the staff in my classroom and with my mentors. With between it's the one-on-one aides with my teacher assistants. I like to keep the constant communication and keeping the teamwork and working collaboratively with each other to make the classroom run smoothly. I always tell all my students, um, I don't that we're all teachers. All the adults in the classroom are teachers. I don't single them out as this person's a teacher's assistant, this person's an aide. In my eyes, everyone is a teacher in that classroom. If you're an adult in my classroom, you are a teacher. I like keeping it that way. I like having all the students recognize that we are all there for them. We're all in for them. If it's something they need academically, if it's something they need outside of school, that we will always be there for them. Um, and I will end it with I hope you all are healthy and safe during this crazy pandemic. Hopefully, it's all over, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks. Bye.